film. Let's start again. It's not a good entrance now. Sit back and being in space, controlling the world with a different face. Berlin, New York, Moscow, Tokyo. Hello. So it is amazing, and thank you for the kind words of everybody. I must have a drink soon. But I want to say thank you, of course, and for the friends who came. I just read a quote from the man who died with 56 years, and he had 10 billion point two, and he said, I want to let you know what are the 6 best doctors. Number 1 is sunshine, number 2 is rest, number 3 is diet and exercise, self-esteem, but the most important doctor is friends. So there's a lot of friends here, and it is true that I'm most known in Palm Springs in the thrift stores. When I go to the thrift stores, oh, look, there's this George Nelson. Okay. And so I had first a regular house here, and then I had to buy the former library from Palm Springs. Not this one, this is small. That's from 41, mine is from 65, hello. From 65, and I had to buy it for the furniture, and I collect art. And I was lucky through Andy Warhol, I met Keith Haring, Mapplethorpe, all the people, and they gave me gifts. So when I'm sitting on a serenade table, and there is one wall with all the gifts where it says everywhere for Udo with love. So it's good in the morning, have a coffee, and you look, laugh. And I like Palm Springs. I came, thank you, he said it already, because he discovered me for America, because we met, as he said, and he said, my name is, I remember every word, my name is Gus von Sant, and I made a film for $20,000, Mother Noche, and the film is in Berlin. But I'm thinking of preparing a film with Keanu Reeves and River Phoenix. Of course, in Germany, I never heard of them because it was also the beginning of their career. So I said, sure. And then I went years later to Portland and made my first film in America. And of course, when you're German, your name is always Hans, and in Japan it's Hans Mann, so you always has to do something with Hans, and so that's I came here and left, and then I came back for the premiere. And it was very strange at the Lincoln Center. You were there, Bruce Weber was there, and I had never seen the film. So I saw the film, and when the audience, the second time I come on screen, start laughing, I was totally depressed. And I went to you and I said, why are they laughing? They said, because you are funny. I said, but I didn't want to be funny. That's why you're funny. So that was the beginning, and then I came back for the premiere, and I stayed with a girlfriend, Anna Tokopilova, and I was sleeping on the couch, and I had already the last evening packed my suitcase like my grandmother was by the door with some Kleenex and an airplane ticket on top. So I got ready. And then she said, why don't you stay here? I said, no way. Of course, after a few glasses of red wine, I said, not a bad idea. So I got a little, from the editor, Gas's editor, Curtis Clayton, I got a little apartment. I bought myself a little Volkswagen in, I never forget that color. It was called Lipstick Red. So I was really, people couldn't miss me. So I bought that car, and then I started learning how to do audition, which I hated, to go to an office, and then they said, stand up, how tall are you? And I felt like a horse. They didn't look how many teeth I had missing, but they treated me like that. So I invented for myself something. Whenever I did an audition, I went, it was hot in summer. Whenever I did an audition, I went to buy myself something which I didn't need. So like a cashmere foulard, because I needed somebody to be good to me, because there wasn't anybody good to me. So I had to be good to myself. And then I came to Palm Springs, and I liked the people here. When I came the first time, it was Christmas, how they were sitting in hotels with their little martini glass and a little fur coat. Happy Christmas. So, and then I decided, I told Delbert, my friend, I told, let's get a house in Palm Springs. So I got a little house that they call Alexander House. They're nothing special. It's just Alexander House was cheap housing. So, and cheap housing was good that time because they had to use a lot of glass because it was cheaper than the big walls. So I lived in a cheap house called Alexander House. And then one day I was walking with, I had 3 dogs then. I was walking to the park, and there was, I didn't know it was a library, and there was a sign, and it looked like Rocky Horror Picture Show in red and the rain. It was all dripping, and it said on the building, daycare center. So I called. I said, hello, a library? I said, I'm sorry, I must have the wrong number. No, why are you calling? I said, for the building. Yeah, there was a library. I said, can I see it? They said, when? I said, now. So Georgette, French woman, unfortunately, she was she came, and then I said, is the ceiling okay? Yes. Air conditioned? Yes. 10 tons. I said, okay, I buy it. And then I made a film with Brigitte Nielsen in the Philippines. That was very nice. So Delbert called me and said, you lost it. I said, how could I gave $10,000? How could I have lost the building? And then they said, it's a sealed bid. And I didn't know what a sealed bid was, but I learned it, that you go and have an envelope, and there's 4 people, and you write what is your highest bid. And I learned something. It's all good for you all, what I tell you now, because a lot of people copied me already. I called a lawyer, a very good lawyer, and I said, how do I do that? Because he said, well, what wanted you to pay? So I told him the maximum. He said, okay, put in 200 something and $1,000 more over any bid till you reach your thing. Which, so I went to the city hall. The first envelope was okay. Second, and the third was the same price than mine, but I was 1,000 over. So the guy freaked out in the city hall. He said, I have never heard of anything like that. And the city attorney said, the city attorney said, excuse me, sir, I'm the city attorney, but it is legal. So it took me a long time. Mr. Kleindienst was the mayor, and then I had to go, and then they all said in the city hall, and I was there, and they said, you have 5 minutes to say why you want to buy the building. So I thought, I don't need 5 minutes. So I went slowly to the microphone, and I remembered Marlene Dietrich in the trial. So I said, I don't need 5 minutes. I collect furniture, and it's a beautiful building, and it's built by Albert Frey, who of course I had inquired who he was, and so, but I pretended I know every building. So, so he said, finally, he said, congratulations, the building is yours. I said, oh my God. Because it took almost a year, because when you buy something from the city, they always want to keep a hand in it. So they offered me monument protection. And I said, why? I said, I don't want to have buses coming by my house and taking picture of my house. So I don't have monument protection, so I can still, if I want to do see ya! If I want to do an open bathroom outside or something strange, I still can do it. So that's why I live in Palm Springs, because I like the people, and I like, there's no parking meter. How great is that? In Los Angeles, everybody takes an Uber or Lyft or whatever it's called, because it's cheaper than going somewhere downtown, because you have to feed the parking meter so much. So, and the people are quiet, and I like to watch people. I go to some restaurants again and again, and the women, they get younger every year, and the man goes behind and says, there is a seat there, darling. I really love it. I really love it, and it's amazing. All the restaurants at 6 o'clock, people eat already, and then at 7 o'clock they walk with a doggy bag home to the car, to the Cadillac, of course. And no, I love it here, and I will. It's also, people say, why you live in Palm Springs? I said, I cannot live in Germany. That's bad for the history books. Born in Germany, died in Germany. The people would say, did he never travel? So I prefer, I have a 190 SL, and I prefer, I will say, born in Cologne and died, drove over the cliff in Santa Monica with a 190 SL in a Hugo Boss suit. So thank you. Thank you very much for coming. And now, as the mayor, very gentle and nice, declared that it is the Udo Kier Day, I can never leave. And I have to do a big party every year. So next year going to be on a Saturday, even better than on a Sunday. So thank you all very much for coming, and I like people. I really do.
We like you.
And I'll be back. No, that's Arnold.
Yeah.
I'll be back. So thank you very much.